Hey everyone, so I'm jumping back into Hogwarts Legacy. You know what's funny about this game? Well, besides the shader caching that is so exciting, this is the only game I've ever seen that makes you stare at the shaders caching before you can actually even see the menu screen. But you know what? It's worth it because it's exciting every time you jump into Hogwarts Legacy. So we have a new update coming. I think they said summer, so I'm not sure what month. I don't think they've given us a month yet. I could be wrong. But a big update is coming, including the release of the Haunted Hogsmeade quest that was an exclusive PS5 quest. It's supposed to be about an hour long, so I bought this game for PS5, but I didn't play that quest because then when it released on PC, when did it release for PC after PS5? Maybe a week or I don't know, 2 weeks later. I don't know how long, but so I immediately bought it for PC so I could have the even better graphics. And so we're just going to I'm going to lower my voice and we're just going to kind of have a little ASMR refresher of Hogwarts Legacy because, guys, it's so beautiful. I've adjusted the, what is it, engine.ini? I think it's the engine.ini file and to improve the graphicoids. And also I have a slight reshade just for to sharpen the textures and make that contrast pop. Also, I record in HDR, so I do set my my color settings, profile settings, to make sure that what you're seeing is as close to what I see when I play in HDR. I don't know. Do you guys play on a HDR? Like I finally got a LG OLED HDR 4K, and I just wanted to slap my mama. It was so beautiful, so beautiful. But the graphics in this game are so beautiful. The animations, every time I turn it on, I'm like, oh, I forgot how beautiful this game is. It's funny because I think I've completed about 20% of the main quest line. And then I started over, so now I'm probably at 5%. And I just love to explore. I usually just jump into games like this and marvel at the graphics. I mean, the spells and everything, the effects for these spells and the animations are so detailed. It's so beautiful. I mean, look at the little wand glowing after you cast spells. If you cast enough of them, it's red hot, from casting your spells. And like if you cast Lumos, and then there's little wisps, little specks, sparks, and a bright glowing flame at the end of your wand. Beautiful.
This looks intriguing.
Man, I tell you what. And there's only two things, not 200, like most games, two things that I don't like about Hogwarts Legacy. The first one is the loot system, because you go into these tombs like this, they look ancient, and you're like, wow, this is going to be fascinating. In the chest that's been here for thousands of years, there's got to be something amazing. And then it's a scarf, or what metal rimmed glasses, or whatever the heck they're called, and they're everywhere, and it's just like, so, I don't know. Have to find a mod that fixes the loot system. The other thing is those outlines around everything. Gosh, I don't know about you, but when I play games like this, I want to minimize the HUD to just the bare minimum of what I need to play and function. And I want the option to turn off everything too. Sometimes you just want to look at the graphics. And so, but those outlines around everything, and I know you might say, well, they're necessary to see what you're doing. I'm not that stupid. I'm okay. I don't need a game to hold my hand. If, I'm gonna click on everything anyways. So I don't need an outline, and especially around enemies, the outline is pretty thick. So like, it kind of kills their detail. Those two things, the loot system and those outlines, horrendous outlines around enemies, mostly around the enemies is what I mind. Other than that, this game is just, it floored me. And you know what's funny? I don't care about Hogwarts. I mean, Harry Potter. I never read the books. I never, I watched 1.5 movies. I think I watched the third one. It was pretty creepy. Is that the one where Gandalf falls off that castle and Voldemir or somebody threw Gandalf off the. I know it's not really Gandalf, but I don't forget the guy's name. I did watch that one with the like shadow creatures creeping around and stuff, flying around. That was pretty good. I like that one. The third one, I think it was the third one. But that's it. So the fact that I'm not having to play as Harry Potter and just be this kind of generic character and explore this fantasy world of Harry Potter, or what? Yeah, that did it for me. It really did. And I understand that this is an RPG light game. Everybody says that, RPG light. So I get it. That's probably why the loot system is kind of, and you're leveling up and everything is dependent on your outfits, Okay, but I mean, the loot system kind of gets me, but overall, very, very enjoyable game. The immersion's just off the charts, man. I mean, so beautiful. I didn't know I wanted to fly on a broom until I played this game. Look at this. I mean, it's just so effortless. It's just so, the animation feels so, realistic and fluid. And by the way, if you see a little bit of hitches here and there, a little bit of lag, that's because, I'm not only playing at 4K, but I'm recording with OBS at 4K. So, yeah, because the gameplay doesn't actually do that. So, but just look at this. Now, and I'm sorry that a lot of this was recorded at nighttime, because I don't know why. Every time I want to show off a game with the graphics, I'll boot it up and it's nighttime. I don't know. It's like the game wants to tell me something. It's like, hey Scott, we tell you what to do, So that's fine. Tell me what to do. Because nighttime's beautiful in this too. But you have full ray tracing. When you go ultra, max settings, full ray tracing, and then you adjust that engine INI file. Just a little touch of reshape. It's really beautiful. And these times a day in this video just really don't do the game justice. But you know. And it is beautiful on PS5 too. I did have it on PS5. The only thing that I don't like about consoles is 30 FPS. Seriously? This is 2024. Don't give me no 30 FPS. Okay? Nothing is fluid at 30 FPS. It gives me a headache at 30 FPS. People say, oh, you adjust to it. Okay, adjust to this. Okay? Adjust to this. No, it's 2024. It, in the very least, 60 FPS. But I think this plays 60 FPS at... Doesn't it play at 60 FPS on performance? And it looks great on performance. You know what I realized? This was supposed to be like a little refresher, like a reminder of how beautiful this game is. A little bit of ASMR. I mean, it's my channel, Theatrical Gamer. Come on, I'm sarcastic. So there's going to be some of my sarcastic humor mixed in here. But I feel like instead I went on a rant about the pros and cons of Hogwarts Legacy. But guys, come on, this game is so beautiful. If you have not played this game because of the controversy or something, just take the controversy, fold it up into a little ball and flush it down the toilet and play this game. It's so immersive and beautiful. Oh, what's going on here? Ranrock, piece of trash. Let's listen.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach of that infernal.
My phone went off. Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper.
Look at his teeth.
At some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield,
don't you want to kick him in the face?
Child.
I'll kick him in the face too.
We already knew they were after you. But now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor
I have an
Rookwood
outfit
said
like
that you'd
his.
understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Well, I'm not fighting right now. I'm just going to go. That was interesting. I've never heard that. I didn't get to the point of that dialogue before. So, like I say, I haven't done much of the main story. But we don't want to fight. We want to look at the purtiness. That's why we're here. So, purtiness. I like her voice. Like, whenever you fall on, she's like, It's like, it reminds you that you're a youth. Look at that guy freaking out in the background. You're a youth. It's just a fun, it's not a Dark Souls game, is it? And it's fun. I just love it. It's light. It's an RPG light. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.